You're still checking out the men's volleyball finals of the UAAP Season 74. Only here on Studio 23. This is game number 2. FEU leading this best-of-3 series 1-0, and they can close it out today.
Combination play, but it's long for UST. Alpha para. Sayang yun, 2 blockers. Nahuli na yung blockers ng FEU. Throwing that away.
Just a little bit too much juice on that hit by Alpha Farah, and we are tied once again at 16. Here is Petrus de Ocampo.
And UST taking another one using that off-the-block point.
Taren thought he was able to get a block point there, but it went out. Petrus de Ocampo sets it to the open hit. De la Calzada, Jolo Doleiras.
And a double violation called. Depante saying that he hit the first ball. Referee Efren Gaa says otherwise.
That's a point for FEU. It is a tug of war going towards the end of the first set here. Ukang sets it up. Beniran able.
Labrador on the ballet move.
The blockers of FEU are there, but it goes out. And that's a point for UST.
Alpha Farah once again using the blockers of FEU.
Now Coach Eminonto sending in his substitutes here.
Mark Carlo Pangan to serve.
And Pangan did play in game number 1 in sets 1 and 3. Here he is again in game number 2.
Sends it long. You know, the errors will, although in the first game, even if FEU almost doubling the number of errors of UST, they were able still to get the win.
Well, FEU clearly dominated in the spike department. All right. Okay.
We got that. De la Calzada on the finger. No.
Not that time.
Jason Ramos, MVP, blocked by De la Calzada.
De la Calzada not afraid to try and get in the head of the MVP.
And this is what UST has been trying to do. They have been going off the block. A lot of points from that department.
Another deadlock here in this very important first set. And you can bet that it's a more important set for UST because they are down 1-0 in this best-of-3 series. Look at those 2 blockers in the air. Rodolfo Labrador. And of course, the finger wagging De la Calzada. Yeah.
Again, saying, not at my watch.
Look at the eyes.
Nakahinga yung UST na De la Calzada serving.
De la Calzada, the eyes.
And true enough, Depante with the cross-court hit takes that point.
Depante, only in his 3rd season for UST. Labrador trying to slam it through that double block. Ukang sets it to the left. Drop ball will work.
Again, very smart. Salvador Juan Depante just with a push takes the ball.
We have a timeout. It's called by Coach George Pascua. Let's listen in. Well, George Pascua, a former player of FEU also. Played 4 seasons in the UAAP. Was a member.
Very good one.
Yeah. Member of the back-to-back FEU championship team back in 1993 and 1994.
One of the smarter players coming from FEU.
Petrus goes to his buddy, JR Labrador.
And what a connection on that last play. Perfectly executed, quick hit. That deserves a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth look.
What a tandem. Petrus de Ocampo and JR Labrador. Oh, Jason Ramos unable to receive that one.
And off the timeout, back-to-back point for Coach George Pascua. Now it's time for Coach Emil to call a timeout.
Ikaw naman, kamayin mo na. Ang bagal-bagal eh. Hintayin mo tumawag, bola.
Oh, isa lang yan ha. Isa lang yan. Isa. Harap ka, sino ka dalawa? Ito, saka ikaw ha. Andito ka sa dulo.
Kain mo ha. Kung kakain mo nakakompress dyan. Nakakompress. Pwede maglaning haba ha. Pwede maglaning ha. Pag miss receive, pag maganda receive, paranin mo, dulo si ano ha.
Well, like Coach George Pascua, Coach Emil Lontok, also a former player of his alma mater, UST, played for 2 seasons. Also a former national team player. And played almost every position, actually. And like I mentioned a while ago, 12 championships for UST as head coach.
Depante once more using the blockers of FEU. Hindi natin ina-attempt ng UST labanan or challenge the blockers of FEU. They are just using them to get the point as Arbasto comes in.
Subiere was trying to come in as well.
Nico just making sure that goes over. Oh!
And they like that play.
And Labrador was way out from behind, going for that open. And look at this. Look how far that set was. It's actually on the 3-meter line.
Flying over the attack line there with Labrador, but here's the response of UST.
Christian Arbasto, open hit, getting the point. Look at this once again. Actually, ito sa medyo mababa, parang B-quick halos. And, you know, UST has not been going for their running hit. Na yun ang sabi ni Coach Emil kanina, and what a dig! The Loiras.
Popped up there by UST, a joust at the top. It was Ukang versus Avila. Maverick Gabriel digs it up. And again, Ramos having difficulty receiving.
And what a play! Power tip coming from FEU. Just changing the rhythm.
Another timeout. FEU 1 point away from taking the first set.
Oh, isang side out ha. Oh, ito na naman yan. Hingin mo dito ha. Asan siya no? Dito ka no? Yan ha. Dito mo siya dalhin ha. Receive dito ha. Ha? Pag receive dito. Pwedeng gano'n ha. Tingnan mo pwesto ng bakda. Bago dulo ka ha. Black ka pa. Mabilis natin ha. Mabilis, ready.
Well, Coach Emil Lontok asking for a back set. Kanina pa niya hinihingi ang running na yan. Let's see if it materializes now. And they need this point if they want to save this first set.
But they have to have a good receive.
Reception,
Yeah.
yes. And Ramos has been having a difficult time.
Ukang. Nicely Saved there by Brioso, who was last year's libero for FEU.
Another chance for FEU to close this out.
Avila nearly getting it.
And oh! And a bit of a confusion here because it hit the head. Let's try to look at that once again. Because it probably hit the antenna first.
Yes, it did.
Yes.
The antenna was moving.
Yep, before hitting the head of Alfalfara.
So a very tight set number 1, but Arvin Avila electrifying the FEU crowd inside the arena. One more time. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Oh, what a play! Combination play! Getting it on the differential.
And we are seeing
on the tail end of that play.
We are seeing the best of the best in men's volleyball here in game number 2. Two of the winningest teams in the history of the league, showing what they do best. High-flying, explosive action in the men's volleyball tournament of the UAAP.
Oh, and a violation, a double violation called on Mr. Diamato.
And now Coach George Pasqua calling this timeout.
Yung bumabato, make. Wait. Papasilbi mo sa atin. Oh, sige. Medyo patumbayin sa kanya. Okay? Tapos, Petrus, pagka tumabay kay Lami, bato sa likod. Ha? Ayan!
So, Coach George, alam mo, ang galing, ano? Hindi siya gumagamit ng eksakto kung ano yung gusto niya. Sabi niya, patumba siya. May mga ganun lang yung mga binibitang words si Coach George on the play that they want to run in this coming play. Galing kasi sa UST. So, let's see if what kind of play FEU will do to tie up this game.
Well, let's see what Petrus will do. Here he goes, sets it up to JR Labrador. Could not get the point. Jason Ramos.
Oh, just with a tip.
Arvin Avila.
Oh! Rico and Ramos closing the door on Avila as they get the first set.
And will that set victory by UST be the win that rises UST back to the occasion here?
What a first set, Anton.
An excellent finish. Great matchup between UST and FEU. But UST taking the first set. Set number 2 coming up. This is our exclusive ABS-CBN sports coverage of the UAAP Season 74 Men's Volleyball Tournament. Don't go away. Keep right here on Studio 23.